A month ago, Cubanary started their Kickstarter for their upcoming game Kitori Academy, and throughout the process we've learned a lot about it, and we've seen some of what they want to work on. So let's look at a bit more of the basic stuff that we've learned. Since this is an upcoming game, we should first go over a few of the basic features in it. It's a life sim game set in a magic academy, think something like Harry Potter or Little Witch Academia. We'll be living out our days here making friends with other students while exploring the academy and learning about magic. I should note, romance is not a feature. The game is a single player experience, as such you will not be able to interact with or play with other actual people. It's a two-person team developing this, and multiplayer adds a lot of complexity, so I can't really blame them for avoiding it. At least some parts of our days will be spent in classes, such as a botanical class where we learn to farm, a potion making class, and a class on spells where we can duel other students. There are hints to a foraging class, but nothing's really set in stone there. We also will live on or near the academy in a room that we share with our cat, who is our faithful companion who will follow us in our travels in their spirit form. So with that said, let's recap what stretch goals were met as part of the Kickstarter that just ended. We'll be able to get accessories for decorating our companion cats. There will also be a magical infirmary where we'll be able to learn to treat the ailments of other apprentices or our companion cat. A fruit hoarding dragon will be available to be cared for in order to get exotic fruit. And lastly, we'll be able to ride brooms around the academy. As stretch goals, we don't really have shots of these, but they do sound like they'll add a bit to the world. We've also learned a little bit about the setting and progression of the game. First, the academy is set in the Kitori region, within a valley where it's surrounded by mountains, duh, and forests. At this point, it's unclear if we'll be able to visit these areas though. A good deal of the game is going to be spent within the academy. We'll be able to go through a story and accept side quests while exploring the area in fantastical ways while attempting to find recipes or secret areas within the school itself. On top of that, the game is meant to incorporate all 4 seasons, so time may play some role. And that's all the in-game info I wanted to talk about. There are a few other things I should mention though. The game will first release as a Steam demo in 2023, with the full version releasing on Steam and Nintendo Switch later that year. At this point, there's no plans for a Mac release. The PlayStation and Xbox versions aren't to be expected until 2024, as again, it's a two-person team and porting takes time. There's no word on how much the game will cost at release, but Cubanary has mentioned that regional pricing is fairly likely to happen. For those who don't know, this is setting prices in regions based on their individual ability to be able to afford something. For example, you may lower the game's price in India because the average monthly income there is much lower than in the US. I should also mention before I go that some of the classrooms are held within a tree in an open area of the academy, which is pretty mystical. Before I go, I do want to say a few things though. I'm sorry I didn't post a video last week as I had gotten an ear infection. I'm also planning on expanding the lineup of games I'll cover in the near future. They'll still be within the community or life sim genre for the time being, so things shouldn't get that different here. If you do want to watch another video on Kitori Academy, here's a playlist and a video of me ranting about why gift bombing isn't a great system in these games. I don't know, but apparently Cubanary wants to make a better system, so there's the video. Thanks for watching.